already had the camel.
Standing
Camel
by
tried
the
to eat my
camel,
hat.
yeah, they're like, hey, behave, like saying it to
He
the
was trying to
camel.
eat my
like,
hat.
he's trying to
Yeah,
get-
just
They're probably hungry. They've been out here 2 hours. I don't know how often
Immediately.
camels eat, but
Are you able to stay through the whole thing, or you only have a short time for it?
I probably only have a short time because I have to help close up.
Okay. Sweet.
So maybe
When
we
you're
have them
done.
on for 10 minutes, and then by because it's 12:47, so by 1:15 we're drawn anyway. So
Yeah, easy. Okay. Perfect. Did you get that?
you can open, and then I can introduce them.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I was gonna
It
ask
is.
you.
We've got everybody muted. Are you guys? You
Yeah,
guys
I
ready to
did.
go?
Just waiting for my cue.
Yep.
Hey, Game Changers, welcome. We are here at the University of Nebraska, Omaha for day 3, hump day. That's right, Wednesday, hump day. We've got fake camels, we've got real camels, and we have a special guest here, Matt. Can we introduce him?
Yeah, we're really excited right now. And speaking of real camels, we did get some pictures by the real camels in which it
Against
tried
my
to
will.
steal your hat.
Yeah, it was
we do have some pictures that we'll have to release to you all. But we're excited right now to welcome Bill Pickett, the director of Spirit, Tradition, and Signature Events, as well as Student Life and Well-Being. Bill, thanks for coming on and taking some time with us. Tell us, how's it been going? All the students obviously now coming back to class, and it's that time of the year again, man.
Yeah, it's been a great week. We have been very thankful. The weather has been awesome. It's a great time of year. Students are back. Everyone's excited. Fresh energy, new faces. So things have gone well with attendance, and
Yeah.
we're just happy that all the stars align to make sure things go off without a hitch. So
Yeah.
logistically, the events have been going well, and we're just excited to keep welcoming the students throughout the week.
Yeah. So what's your favorite part? Obviously the students coming back, but throughout the whole thing of Durango Days, what's the part that sticks out to you the most? Obviously interaction is everything, but
Sure.
what really kind of sticks out? I'm sure it takes months and months and months of planning, because obviously, this isn't your first rodeo, but you always like to be innovative, and every year say, what can we do different than the
Yep.
last several years to make a difference this year on the new students?
Sure. We always do a survey after Durango Days to kind of get feedback from students. But, yeah, we keep a lot of the traditional events, like Hump Day is obviously one that students love, the pictures with camels. But we always try some new ones. One of the most exciting things I absolutely love is our Glow event, which is tomorrow night. It's a paint party event
wow.
with a DJ at night. There's usually 1,500 to 2,000 students that are out there dancing with music, and super fun vibe, and just the energy level's really high.
Yeah.
But overall, the week, I kind of have an interesting role where I don't make people upset. I do stuff that's fun and free. I don't give parking tickets. I don't give library fines. I don't send them bills. I'm doing the fun, free food, free
Oh, my
activities,
goodness.
social interaction. So students always love seeing me because they know that's going to give them something to enjoy. So that's fun.
Talk your talk,
Yeah. I never make
you know.
anyone mad for
Yeah.
which is
Talk
great.
your talk.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. Well, tell the audience real quick, how long have you been doing this? What made you want to get involved
Sure.
with the just culture of the student campus here?
I have worked at UNO. This will be my 17th year. 4 different
Wow.
universities across my career, kind of all over the country. But this one by far is the one I stayed at the longest.
Yeah.
What I'm doing now with campus programming and involvement, I've been doing for about 10 years here.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
for me, it's the energy. It keeps me young to be around, college students. I'm mid-40s, so it's every year I do this whole week, and I'm like, my back hurts, I'm tired, my legs are worn out. But the energy of the students kind of keeps me going and keeps me young to where I want to do it all over again the next year. So that's one big thing. It's just new faces, new people. If you do an event that didn't turn out very well, it's okay, because the next year you can do something different, and you got new people coming in. So it's the energy is what's, the vibe. It's just exciting that first week.
So we did that one event. You were talking about my back hurts, my legs are sore.
yeah.
Okay, so we got to talk about this because, I mean, there's a video on our page of that year when UNO had made the March Madness tournament and all of that. And we were, doing a fundraiser. And I know us at Gamechangers and everything, we donated to get students up there because, I mean, it was like all the way in Rhode Island. Like, what a terrible draw by the NCAA to, like, do that to you guys in their first year. But that's another subject. But the main thing here I want to ask is, what was that like? And I can't remember, how long were you, like, tied up to that wall or, like, taped up to that wall with all the, duct tape or whatever we all used to put you against that wall and Exarban as, like, a fundraiser thing? And you were just willing to do it.
For sure. I mean, I do a lot of dumb stuff sometimes, especially if it's a fundraiser. A lot of creative ideas helps bring in money to do stuff. And the March Madness trip was a once-in-a-lifetime for students our first year, and getting a charter bus and hotels and tickets.
Awesome.
I mean, it's not cheap, and a lot of our students that went on that trip wouldn't have been able to afford it otherwise by fundraising. So
Sure.
I was up on that wall probably 4 hours with,
Oh my
with
goodness.
duct tape. Good memories, good photos. I have students. And that trip in particular, we also did a hockey trip in 2015 when we made the Frozen Four in Boston.
Yeah.
And those students have graduated, they have careers, they have lives, and they'll still come back and tell me that was their most favorite memory of college. So the students that went on March Madness,
awesome.
give it a couple years, and those are those things that stick in their
That's
head
amazing.
about being in college. They're here for classes, they're here for a degree. That's important. But 10 years from now, they're not going to remember, my astronomy class. They're going to remember the trips, or they're going to remember the experiences and the activities.
I mean, that after that 4 hours, that first, like, food, water, and bathroom break had to be the best moment of your life, besides probably getting married, right? So
you don't
I mean,
remember, but it started downpouring.
yes.
did.
Okay.
Were you getting
Yes.
rained on?
Yeah, and that's when we
I
officially
remember that was
ended it.
after it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we were running to
It was
the
a storm.
car. It was like 60-mile-an-hour winds, rain coming from the angle. Yeah, I didn't even remember to eat or go to the bathroom. We were just running to the car. So.
Do you guys hear this? This man is out here sacrificing.
We got to
just so
tell
you can have
social
fun.
media you have to put some photos out of this. Like that.
Yeah, that is
memory.
great.
You have to put stuff out to, like, refresh everyone's memory, because, like, what we're talking about is it was incredible.
It was fun.
The news even came.
Yeah, they did.
You know.
Yeah.
So
It was such a big deal. And I mean, Omaha supports UNO and the community. So
Absolutely.
when they saw that, they're like, heck yeah, we'll jump on that opportunity to spread awareness, just because they knew it was a big deal to go to March Madness.
yeah. So during the school year, like, once all this kind of settles in and everything, like, how do you keep things exciting throughout the year? Because obviously there is the stress of, these kids are building their life. What do I want to be? And some of them don't even know. Some of them change majors. Some of them come from all different walks of life, cities, states, family stuff, wherever, financial. I mean, you just stack up everything in life, and that defines a campus body.
For sure. Yeah, I mean,
how do you keep things going? And you talk about, even in your in the bio when we talked about, introducing you here, you're helping out with well-being as well. So I'm sure there's some things with that you could even get into, with students.
Our whole division at UNO really focuses on the well-being part. I mean, the wellness model and kind of all those components are critical to students' life. And different times in the semester, they're going to need different resources. And, we do, the fun stuff and the social interaction. We have homecoming that'll come up next.
Sure.
We do Distress Fest. So we try to hit students when they need different things throughout the semester. But you're right. I mean, students come from different backgrounds, different, places in Nebraska or all over, different financial thing. I mean, UNO really does a good job trying to meet the students where they're at and make sure there's resources that help them during their journey, because sometimes, people fall off and they might need to take a semester off, or they might be struggling with food or money, or, there might be a single parent. There's so many things that there's a lot of good folks here that help keep them on track.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's just having relationships with students and talking to them and getting to know them and making sure that, they know they can come to our office and ask for help or ask for a resource. That's half the battle.
Yeah, I think, I would say when some student feels like they have a safe place to go.
Yeah.
Because their family could be states away,
Right.
you know, so completely across the country. Some of them could be out of the country,
Yep.
you know, and when they feel like they have a safe place to have an outlet, that's an important part. And
For
so
sure.
kudos to you for doing that. I mean, because realistically, you know, we say with our motto all the time about changing the game. Like, life really is a game every single day that you have to go out, make an impact on somebody else's life. And so kudos to you for providing that and really in your sphere of influence, changing that game in somebody else's life and in, you know, hundreds and thousands of students every single day of your life. I mean, that has got to be an incredible feeling.
Yeah, it is. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So this definitely, would you say, is your favorite part, though, of
Welcome week, Durango Days, by far.
100%.
That first week is always, I'm, you know, on Mountain Dew fumes and coffee, but but it's the best week by far.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because of the energy and the excitement of everything's new, and then you have students that are returners that have been gone all summer, so they're
Sure.
even excited because they're back.
Right.
So,
What's
yeah.
that process like from they show up as a freshman here, day one on Durango Days, to the day you hug them goodbye on graduation day? What is that like, watching that process happen and seeing how somebody's grown, you know, over those years?
No, it's pretty powerful, and just knowing that I'm here to help them get to the finish line and
Yeah.
succeed with college. I mean, it's a good feeling to. It's always sad to see them go, but you know we got new people coming in, and it's kind of a revolving door in that sense. But it's one step kind of in their life, so you know that there's so many cool things coming after they graduate and get their degree.
Yeah.
So the feeling's awesome because I feel like I can make an impact
Yeah.
every year on a whole nother set.
Yeah. So going back to something, Anthony, you were talking about, like, when did you kind of say, you know, this is what I want to do? Like, what was that light bulb switch where you're like, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is why I want to do it. This, like, that passion moment that just hit you and said, you know what? I want to impact the lives of young men and women around the world.
For me, and I grew up in Indiana, so my undergraduate school was in Indiana.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was an RA and worked in housing.
Yep.
So after a couple years in housing, doing all the social events and activities and being a resource for the students, I kind of had a switch flip to where I really like doing this and
Yeah.
making a difference. So then I went to grad school and kind of pursued the whole student affairs kind of role with higher ed, and that's where it was. Being an RA really opened the door for that.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate the time, and I know you got so much to get going to, but one last thing before we get going here, and then we've got raffles that we're getting ready to do, so some of your students are going to win some serious prizes today.
That's
But
awesome.
what would be the last thing you would say to students around the world that maybe they're watching, or that people here that will watch this later?
Sure.
What would be your biggest piece of advice to those people?
I would say number one advice for any college student, no matter where they're at, you need to get involved in a couple of things while you're on campus. If you come here, go to class, leave, and you don't experience student organizations or campus life, you're missing a big component of college that is critical to your success. Some students will say, I don't need to be involved in stuff, I just need to get my degree. But I've heard it a million times, employers want well-rounded individuals.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
And if
Yeah.
you're not going to do a couple of those
Yeah.
things and at least kind of broaden your horizons while you're in college to get involved, you're going to struggle in those interviews with jobs to be able to articulate what you've learned during college.
Wow, that's a
So-
mouthful of wisdom. Yeah, absolutely.
I know, that sounded good. Wow.
It did.
It
yeah,
did sound
good.
that's why I said earlier. Talk your talk, man. You're cooking right now.
I always talk kind of from the heart. I mean, I'm not a script person, so because if you talk right from the heart, it's stuff you believe. So I mean, those are facts from my
really
end.
good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah.
No, for real. It's funny you say that. We used to, like, on our early shows, like, 6 years ago, like our first ones, we were like script coming in with packets of stuff, and then we would look and we're like, we didn't even get to this stuff.
Yeah.
Or we would be so scripted that it was like,
Yeah, it didn't
when
feel
did we ever
authentic.
come off the
Yeah.
cuff and just have a conversation?
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
That's way more meaningful. I know sometimes scripts kind of help you prepare so you're not nervous, but you guys have probably done this a lot to where you're used to just talking off the cuff.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, thanks for the time, man. We know
Yeah.
you got students to go interact with and so many
Thank
things
you.
you're busy with, but thanks for the time. I know how busy you are.
And thank you for the
Yes.
hospitality. Every time we've come
Seriously.
here, year, you have just been so gracious and so helpful and welcoming. So thank you.
Of course,
Yes.
we appreciate y'all. Thanks.
Anything the University of Nebraska Omaha needs from us at Gamechangers here in Omaha, just let us know.
Sounds good.
We would love that. So,
All right.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
so
All right,
much.
sir.
Yep.
Thank you
We'll
guys.
see ya.
That's
Thanks.
Bill Pickett, everybody.
Thanks.
Yep. And so we're getting excited though, Anthony. We've got raffles coming, but man, that was just awesome.
It was.
The wisdom.
But
too.
really quick, what do you call a camel with more than one hump?
Oh no.
Pregnant. Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah? No? Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Did you
We-
make that up or did you hear that? No. Did you make that up or did you hear that?
I heard it. I would just, but I heard it, and I heard it for this moment, so I thought it would go really well.
So
I
now
hope
that
I didn't
you're-
break the camel's back.
So now that you're a dad, you're doing dad jokes.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
gonna bring it
I'm
back.
Not, I'm not
I'm
making
gonna bring
fun.
it
I'm
back.
saying, hey,
Yeah.
you're kind
Hey.
of graduating into that.
Actually, we're gonna have
You
him
just
say it
made
right here.
yourself 40 next year by that joke.
I'm a
bro.
man. I'm 40.
Yeah, I'm a man. I'm 40. Mike Gundy. That's.
Yo, can we talk about Bill really quick though? Because
yeah, please.
what he basically said is he helps the individual establish themselves within community.
Yeah.
And we have talked about this so many times right now
Community,
about
man.
all it takes is a conversation,
Yes.
or it takes just taking that step of stepping out of your comfort zone
Yes.
to find your place.
Yep.
And that's his job every single year, every semester, every month.
Yeah.
He's helping other students take a step of being a little uncomfortable to find their place, which is going to help them establish themselves
Getting
in their
involved in your
purpose.
campus. I mean, literally, how many people are like, oh, you know, it's funny. How many people in this world are looking for communities but afraid to step out to a community?
Correct.
Or they want community so bad that they join something without researching something because they're just so desperate,
Yeah.
and then it messes them up.
Yeah.
And so there's like no middle ground. You know, it's either like people just do nothing. And I guess, maybe that's the middle, I guess. Is somebody just does nothing.
Just nothing, yeah.
Yeah. And then they jump into a community without researching something, and then it messes them up. Or they're just so desperate for community that, like, they really put the time into, like, say, you know what, I want to be involved,
Right.
and it changes their life.
But how
It's
cool
so
is it
important.
to have someone like Bill that they fill the gap?
Oh, by far.
They help
Yeah,
facilitate.
that's your middle ground right there.
They help. Yeah, they're in the middle
Yeah.
ground. They help facilitate an
Yeah.
avenue or an
Yeah.
opportunity for people to take that step
Yeah.
that they might not otherwise be willing to do. Or if they are having an issue finding their place and they want to find out more, that's his office. They can
Yeah.
go talk to him anytime, and he
Yeah.
can help walk them through things.
How cool is that, though? Because, again, there's so many people that come, like I said, from different walks of life, man.
Yeah.
And different desires of life, too. And you never really know what they're truly pursuing sometimes until you have that conversation.
Right.
You don't know what they've gone through. I think that's one of the biggest things in life that we've got to remember is, like, you never really know what someone's going through. And so having community, having that student life opportunity is truly remarkable. I mean, it means everything,
Yeah.
when you're that person that is desiring some sort of change in their life.
Yeah, it's interesting too. We talked about the other day if we would go back to college.
Oh, here we
again.
go.
And it reminded me.
40's starting to catch up to you.
'cause-
Now you're wanting to go back. No
Well-
wonder you want to go back.
I've already told you, man. The older you get, the more you look back. It's just
Yeah.
how it kind of works.
Yeah, yeah.
And you start to reflect on things. But he mentioned that he was a RA.
Yeah.
He was and I still remember my RA from my freshman year. That's how
Yeah.
impactful those people are. Your first year
Yeah.
coming onto campus
Yeah.
because their job is literally to see you succeed, because what they typically say is after the first semester it like drops off. It's like 60% of students don't return.
Yeah.
So their job is to help you get assimilated into the culture, find your place, find your purpose. Why? So you can finish and get your degree. So it's just interesting that him being an RA, which again is a person that I remember in my freshman year, and this led him to overall like helping with the student experience. But it just shows that there's every step of the way there's going to be someone that God puts in your life to help you succeed. And when he mentioned that, I was like, that absolutely makes sense because he's always been doing that. A person there to help someone succeed, and you need that to try and go it alone, to try and figure it out on your own, like you mentioned. It just doesn't really work out well.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes for some students, their college experience or the people they meet on a campus, and it's sad to say this, but some people that they meet on a college campus are really like their family. Some of them, that's all they have.
Yeah.
A person like Bill can be another type of father figure to some people that maybe never had that dad. A coach. Some of your friends here are like the siblings that maybe you never had, and that's why community is so important. Getting out of your comfort zone. I don't care if that's your workplace and office, your classroom, your church, gym, wherever it is you go, and saying, you know what, like, I've got to be willing to step into other places that maybe my feet would never walk into. Because I think we kind of do our regular, routines. Get up in the morning, shower, whatever, get ready for the day, grab your favorite coffee place on the way to work or class or whatever it is. Go through the grind of the day, and it's like, all right, gym, go home, cook, go to sleep, right? And it's like, you always broke that down so well. And it's like, then you have what, maybe 1 hour for yourself every day or something along those lines. And it's like, when do you have time then to say, you know what, community? And one thing my mom always said is people will move heaven and earth for the things they want to do and the people they want to talk to. True. They will always find that time. When somebody is truly passionate about something, they'll move heaven and earth to do it.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, though?
Well, just along the lines of what you were mentioning about how much time people have, by the end of the day, most of that time is wasted scrolling or watching content or, looking at your phone, basically. And most people, by the time it's all said and done, they've got about half an hour left of time to invest in themselves or to invest in others. There comes a point, like you said, where you have to reprioritize, because you will move heaven and earth for the things that you care about the most. And it's been interesting talking to some of these students, because I'm starting to see more and more students, they're like, I'm not on social media. No, I want to actually just be present and enjoy, conversation. And that's the other thing I wanted to say about community is we're not talking about virtual communities. We're not talking about Facebook groups. We're not talking about Instagram chat groups. We're talking about actually in-person engagement, because that has been something that has been missed. And for some of these students, that was something that was stolen during the time of COVID, when you had to be socially distanced or you had to be quarantined or whatever. You're starting to see this return back to having these moments, to have engagement and interaction. And again, kind of like we talked about yesterday, you never know. That moment or that 5 minutes or 10 minutes of talking to someone, that could be a deposit of a nugget of wisdom that could be life-altering for the better, to change the course maybe that you're currently on, or to enhance you and take you to the next level.
Well, and here's the other thing. I mean, when you think about social media, it's low-key kind of like showing up to life with some script, man. Instead of just like you're going to communities and saying, hey, I'm going to be a little more off the cuff, more just, hey, let's see how this goes kind of thing. And like Bill said, talking from the heart, I think social media creates this opportunity where everything is like, sit and script what you want your following to look like, your followers to look like, your posts to look like. Everything is this portfolio, I feel like. And it's like now it's like we're judging people more, or perceiving and making opinions on people more than more off their portfolio online than we are like an actual in-person conversation. I've heard people say this, like, why would you ever want to put your life out there for people you would never welcome to your dinner table? I think I first heard that. I think it was Tim Tebow's wife that said that. Like, why would you ever want to put your life out there for people that you would never welcome to sit at your dinner table? And you shouldn't. And and one thing I had heard one time Aaron Rodgers had said this, that you should never worry about criticism from people you would never take advice from.
It's good.
You know, and I think sometimes we do that so many times, and that's what social media has created now, is this, there's always something better to obtain out there. There's always something like that we feel like we're not measuring up in because we see a post that somebody else is measuring up in that. And so then you're like, oh, I've got to go chase this, chase that. You always feel like you're short. And whereas in a community, someone you may have perceived as something else may have actually not been that.
Right.
Because you sat down and you can hear voice tone, you can talk, there's eye contact. Like, that stuff is everything, man, you know? And when you can sense that in an in-person environment, I think that truly is where it's different, man. And that's, I don't know, we talk about going back. I wouldn't go back to, like, the school stuff, but I would go back to how things used to be in the world before social media. I would go back to that communication style. I would go back to, like, the traditional values. I would go back to relationships where people put time and effort into it because you weren't just a DM or text away necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You really had to put in effort to contact people.
Yeah, you had to be intentional.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the word. And so, you know, I miss those days for sure. Like, but
Well,
I think people are so hungry, to your point, for something different.
well, to be, you know, to kind of add to the emphasis of what we're doing currently, you know, you really pushed for the CWS, so we got out there.
Yeah.
You know, we had the Faith and Family Night at Warner Park, and then also now we're here at Durango Days. You know, that's really where we feel that the Lord is driving us right now, is just outside the four walls to actually have the opportunity to engage with different people in different communities, to show that this is healthy. This is where relationships can be fostered.
Mm-hmm.
It can't just be online. It can't just be within your comfort zone, but it has to be in different elements and
Yeah.
being able to interact with people from different
Well,
backgrounds.
you know how I feel like, you know, you hear people say, well, that's out of my comfort zone, or that group is out of my league, or that person's out of my league, or, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say, why? Why can't we just get back to, like, why can't that person that's not athletic hang out with the athletic person and have conversation? Why can't the smart person hang out with the person that maybe they can't do chemistry or something as easily, you know? And I think that's, like, where I want to get back to in this society. So I think it's awesome, dude, that we're even doing this and coming out here.
Amen,
So,
man. It looks like we're getting ready to do the
All
raffle
right.
right now.
all right. Are you excited for this?
Let's do it.
You want to draw the first one?
You got it.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I got it?
Yeah. No pressure.
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
Okay.
All right.
So what are we raffling off first?
What are we doing?
All right, this is for the
$50?
$50 Visa gift card.
I'm not looking.
He's not looking. He's not looking.
Here. In fact, like, shake it up a little bit. Just mess with it. You can hold it, because that'll be easier. I don't want it in my possession.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Drum roll.
Camellia Marrero. Set Camellia.
Must be present to win.
Must be present to win.
Otherwise, we got to draw a name. Going
She's
once,
out.
going twice. No. You have 3
Come on.
seconds to respond.
There's a lot in here. They all disqualified themselves. Helen Jordan.
Helen Jordan.
Nope.
No?
Must be present.
Oh, my goodness.
They
We're
wonder if
missing out
classes
here.
are keeping them. Oh, this is tiny. Maddie, I don't know how to pronounce. Hetlaw.
Maddie.
Nope.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
I'm 0 for 3. You got to draw one, bro.
All right, it's fine.
I'm 0 for
I'm just
3.
gonna-
You got to
just gonna
draw
pick
one.
right now. Alexis. I'm sorry. Kaupa. Alexis. No, going once, going twice. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna keep going. All right, I'm not looking.
Pays to show up.
Kylie. Jakub. Kylie. All right. I got one more here. Taylor Brendis, Brendi, something. Taylor.
Uh-oh.
Wow, nobody. Okay, let's go again.
Oh.
Okay. Win
It was
Fong.
on the rules, wasn't it, over there?
Win.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nguyen. All right.
Uh-oh.
You want to go again?
All right.
I pulled like 5.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Paho, P-A-H-O. Mamsa, M-A-M-E-S-A-H. Nope.
All right. We're just going to keep going. All right, here you go.
Uh-oh.
Haley Loomis.
You know them? Oh.
Haley Loomis, anybody?
One letter off.
You know, okay. Tell them they're missing out. Okay. You lost money.
Tell them.
Helen Jordan.
That's what I pulled.
You already pulled this one?
I pulled that one.
Oh, why are we putting it back in there?
I remembered that.
Oh,
Here, throw
multiple
that in.
entries. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, she won twice, dude.
And not here.
That's terrible. Alexis Kappa.
Yeah, I had that one too. No? Oh my. All right. Let's keep going. Oh, I had this one too. Kylie, Jakub. Jacob, Kylie Jacob.
All right, Allison Frank.
Am I saying this right? Is this Glendy Vargas? Glendy Vargas.
Uh-oh.
Wow. We're just gonna keep pulling them.
Bay May. B-E-H-M-E-H. Nope. Here. Let's have,
Scarlett.
have somebody come over there and grab them.
Gabrie. Scarlett.
Okay. Taylor Anderson.
Where are the people, man?
Taylor Anderson.
Okay. Mackenzie Billisbach. Mackenzie. Wow.
Here.
Anybody want to be Mackenzie?
Christine Gresh. Christine Gresh.
Cam. Kiokana. Cam. C-A-M.
Kalespo Straw.
Amina Hadzik. Amina. No. Oh, wow.
Glendy Vargas. We already did that. Yeah. The cheering when that.
Okay,
person-
Gracie McLaughlin. Gracie.
Caleb. I don't know. A-N-A-N-G.
Say the first name again.
Caleb.
Is this you?
Oh.
Alicia. Yeah! $50 gift card. Woo! See what happens when you show up?
Okay, Musa.
Musa, who said, someone say right here.
Can we stay right here? No?
No.
Different conversation, not talking.
Wait, hang on. No? All right, keep going.
Salah Alden.
I think we got Aquila again. Ferguson? Is that the $100? What was this for?
Yeah, that was 100.
For the $100? Oh, she got $150! Oh, man.
Eli Alaga.
Is this a B or a D? Is that D?
Eli.
All right, Daniel Westcott. This is for the $100 gift card. We got another one.
Kenzie Sybrandt.
All right.
That was emphatic.
Okay, Riley Van Poppering. Riley.
Kevin Ramirez.
200.
Hey!
Whoa! What's that? 250?
That is
You can
100,
see it
100,
right
okay,
there.
that's
Yes,
100.
sir.
And then the basket's the
So this is for the 250, right?
250. 250. Okay, here we go.
Here you go, basket.
This is for the basket.
Oh no, we did that. Helen Jordan, we did that.
Did we give away the 250 already?
Yep.
We did? Oh. I think we did this one. Mackenzie Billisbach.
One on the floor. Grab it. You have to. It's out.
That's a winner.
Ariana Forma. Hey! I said grab it. I was like, I don't know.
Is that everything?
I said grab it.
All right. So who got the 250 then?
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
Take care, y'all.
Have a good one. All right. Wow. Let that be a lesson. Show up.
Show
and
up.
you'll never know
If y'all
what
watch
you'll get.
this for next year, show up. Because Malton.
We probably went through 30 names before the first
They
person
will
got
literally. I hope they like know somebody and like or have class with somebody that won and be like, I remember this name.
Yeah.
There's somebody that, hey, by the way, I took your prize.
called. What about that Aquila girl? She got the 50 and the $100. It was back to back.
150.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
$150 together. So that was crazy.
That was cool.
Awesome.
Well, what a good time, man. Good week. Man, this has been fun.
Yeah.
And it's all about community, man. So
100%. Well, stay tuned for what will be next. It's kind of like, where's Waldo? You know, where's Matt and Anthony now? You know?
Yeah, where's Matt and Anthony now? Yeah.
So we've got a lot of
All of a
exciting
sudden we're in
things.
Hawaii going live on
Oh,
the show,
please,
right?
can
You know?
we? Let's go for the tourney. Let's do one of the
Go
college
Antarctica
basketball
where it's cold.
But yeah,
you know.
just stay tuned. We've got some other awesome things coming up. If you are going to be in town the week of September 10th through the 13th? I can't even keep my dates right. We're going to be having Open to Heavens conference at Lord of Hosts Church, so make sure to come attend. The registration for that is free. We'd love to see you, shake your hand, just love on you for a little bit. And again, we'll have some more events coming up over the next few months as we get into the holidays. So if you're in town, definitely keep your notifications on. Stay tuned. We'll keep you up to date. And we hope you guys have an amazing rest of the week. And as always, go change the game wherever it is that you are in your community, your sphere of influence, because all it takes is one to make a difference, and that person is you. Until next time, I'm Anthony. That's my guy, Matt. I don't have my camel. Happy hump day. We'll see you later.
See y'all.